Hey, how's everybody doing? So I apologize for the lack of videos last week and this week. Last week I was out of town visiting a friend, and then by the time I got back home I realized I'm sick. So while I've been recuperating this week, I've been trying to think of a video to make for you guys. And then I remembered that I've been getting a lot of requests to do a video on my Edc Gear. Now, for those of you that don't know what EDC stands for, it means everyday carry. And really, everybody has an EDC kit. So that could be like your wallet, your keys, your smartphone, sunglasses, your hat, things that you need to take with you and carry with you every single day. So I suppose we should get this party started. And first off, I kind of wanted to show you guys this sweet little leather pouch. Now this is from a company called Rootsu. They're based out of Portland, Oregon. They're like a little ma and pa type business. And I found them on Etsy, and the pouch actually cost me about $50 US. The reason I got this is because previous to the pouch, I used to have all my metal items, my wallet, my flashlight, and my keys in my right pocket, and then I'd have my smartphone in my left pocket so that it doesn't get scratched up, obviously, right? And like, it would drive me absolutely nuts having like, you know, my knife, you know, this way in my pocket, and then a flashlight kind of like that, and then my keys on top of it. It's super, super uncomfortable to have in your pocket. So I got this little job here. This slides into my pocket, keeps everything standing upright and flat to the curvature of my leg. Whenever I need something, I just kind of reach in, whoop, pull that out. When I don't want it anymore, put it back in, away you go. Now, I suppose we should also talk about the items within the pouch. So first up is a flashlight. This is a flashlight I got from Amazon for about 20 bucks, give or take. It's got 3 brightness levels. I think the highest brightness level, oh boy, I'm gonna call it 120 lumens if I remember correctly. And it's got a little tail cap switch, which is my personal preference. Now the reason I always carry a flashlight on me, aside from obvious reasons, looking through women's windows at night, but I also use it mainly because I always get shit in my eyes. I always get shit in my eyes, and while I'm always seem to be a stone's throw away from a mirror, there never seems to be adequate enough lighting, so that's where the flashlight comes in handy, so I can pick shit out of my eyes all day long. So the next item that I always have to have on me at all times, I never leave the house without, is a pocket knife. Now this is the Spyderco Ambitious, and the reason I like this particular blade and a lot of other EDC blades or EDC knives that I have is because it's an EDC style blade. The shape of it, right? You want to get that belly on it. You want a bit of a straight edge, which is great for cutting open packages, prepping food if you're camping, cutting letters open, all kinds of things. I also use it for mugging old ladies, stabbing babies when they're crying too loud, and holding up liquor stores. Alrighty, so the next item is actually recently acquired. This is the key bar, and it's a key management system. So you know how some people out there have lanyards with like 10 to 15 keys on them, and they're always jangling around. Their pockets are just, it looks like they're carrying several golf balls in there. I hate you if you're one of those people. I'm just joking, I don't hate you. A little bit. But anyways, this will organize all your keys for you. So think like pocket knife, except instead of the blade, it's just got keys in there, and they're all separated by these little washers. The key bar comes with several different screw sizes, so you can expand it if you need to. Their partnership with Stowaway Tools, which if you're not familiar with them, is that company that makes, think about like a Swiss Army knife for your phone. So it comes with a bunch of different tools in the back of a case, and super, super useful, but you can actually take those tools and put them on your key bar. So what I did was got a sweet titanium bottle opener, but in addition to a bottle opener, it's also a little tiny pry bar on the end of it. So it's a super tough pry bar in case I need to pry some small things, bottle opener. But then I also got an additional tool on there, which is, which side is it on? There it is, the screwdriver. So we've got a little screwdriver, a Robinson screwdriver on one end, and then we can actually take it out, flip it around, throw her back in the slot, and now we've got a flathead screwdriver. So I've got screwdrivers, I got a pry bar, I got a bottle opener, and it holds my keys too. Really cool, really useful piece of EDC kit. And it's got a little pocket clip, so when this goes in my pocket, this slides down right beside it, And so if I need my keys, that comes out, flashlight, and everything is right there, ready to go. Nice, easy, and convenient. As far as the wallet's concerned, I like slim wallets. This one's at the end of its life, and I'm actually currently looking for a new slim wallet. Now I've reviewed a couple of power wallets recently, but none of them have USB-C. So I'm looking or waiting for a slim power wallet that I can charge my phone with that has a USB-C port on it. Now you might notice that I've got some additional items here. And the reason behind that is because I wanted to explain to you guys that your Edc gear can be rotated depending on what you're doing or where you're going. So for instance, on a day-to-day basis, this is what I will carry with me. I've got several different knives. I've actually got a bit of a knife collection. So depending on how I feel or how much use this one's gotten out, I might rotate it with a different knife. Same thing with the flashlight. Usually the flashlight stays put though. But if I'm going out for dinner, for instance, maybe this doesn't come with me at all. Put that off to the side and I'll go grab my Lumen Top Worm, which is a little single AAA flashlight, about 100 lumens, really pocketable, super lightweight, really compact. So that'll go in my pocket and go almost unnoticed. And I might bring something a little classier with me, again, depending on where I'm going. So if I'm going to dinner, maybe I might bring something like this with me. This is my Encusta Katana. This is a bit of a higher end knife. This cost me around $210. It is hand assembled in Seki, Japan. All of the parts are laser cut, and it is just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful knife. Opening it up, when you've got higher end knives, it's that opening and closing action that you're looking for, and this is so buttery smooth. You can really tell the difference between something like this and something like my $50 Spyderco knife. But then I might want to step it down even further, and I'll break out my CRKT E-Ross, made by or designed by Ken Onion. Titanium handles, so it's super lightweight. This one cost me about $120. I really liked it though because it's super small, it's not aggressive looking. That was the really important thing for me. So if I did need to whip it out to cut something while I'm out being classy and fancy, I don't want to scare people. So this was a really, really good option. Now, if I'm heading out to somewhere like the beach or the lake, or I'm gonna be doing something where I'm wearing like board shorts and I don't want something weighing it down like that or like this or like that, I will bring my Spyderco Ladybug with me. It actually uses the same super high quality steel as my $210 knife. With some plastic scales on the side. It's a lock back, so it's not meant for real heavy duty. But this will get the job done, and if the sand gets in there, dirt gets in there, if I lose it, it's not the end of the world. It was $30. But either way, it's a really neat blade. You can't really stab grandmas with this though. Maybe a baby. You could probably stab a baby with this. But anyways, guys, I think we're gonna leave it there. I think the videos ran on a little long. If you're interested in me showing you guys my collections of anything like my flashlight collection or my knife collection, I'd be happy to. I've got a hat collection. I have, what other collection? Oh, I've got one more collection. It's an air gun collection, not airsoft with the shitty plastic BBs, but like with like lead pellets and steel bulb bearings. I've got some really nice pieces, some replica pieces, and one really, really special piece. But I think that about does it for this one. If you like the video, show me some love and hit that like button. And if you're new to my stuff, don't forget to subscribe for new videos every week. But thanks as always for watching, and I'll talk to you all in the next one. Cheers.